In this country, people are assigned their social class at birth. Those with 3 stripes on their heads are the lowest, most humble class. 2-stripe people can command them like slaves, ordering them around at will. And the 1-stripe people sit at the very top. Few ever get to see them. But one day, a strange pair of twins was born at the hospital. One had 3 stripes, while the other had just 1 stripe. From that moment on, their fates were completely different. The 1-stripe baby was carefully tended to by nurses, while the 3-stripe child was left aside, ignored no matter how much he cried. Soon the 3-stripe child grew up, and he faced even more injustice. Walking down the street, he had to yield to the higher-class 2-stripers. Whenever a 2-striper pleased, they could order him around at will, and he had to bow and obey, escorting them all the way to the VIP office. Nick had never seen what was inside. At least food was free in this world. Though it was only a single steak, Nick was still grateful. However, a 2-striper took a liking to his spot, so he had to humbly step aside and finish eating while standing. Nick walked home feeling dejected. Suddenly, a ball hit him on the head. In that moment, he'd had enough and wanted to lash out. But when he saw it was a 2-stripe child, Nick could only greet him with a smile. Finally, he made it home. The day's ordeals left him exhausted. He curled up fearfully in a corner and fell into a deep sleep. In his dream, a mysterious figure appeared. The figure used an eraser to erase one of the stripes on his head. When Nick woke up, he found he'd actually become a 2-striper, and in his hand was an eraser. He was overjoyed. Walking down the street, he relished the bows from 3-stripers. He also entered that VIP room he'd never been to before. Inside, however, he discovered that the high and mighty 2-stripers were being trampled underfoot by 1-stripers, used as slaves. Watching the 1-stripers sitting in comfortable chairs, being fed, massaged, and cared for, Nick felt deeply resentful, so he took out the eraser and erased one more stripe, instantly becoming a 1-striper himself. Then Nick swaggered inside. The 2-stripers nearby rushed to serve him, guiding him to a comfortable chair. At that moment, he felt like an emperor, receiving the kowtows of the 2-stripers. All the past injustices flashed through his mind. Everything he'd lost before, he would now take back tenfold. But just as he was celebrating, a tube suddenly descended from above. In an instant, it sucked him and all the other 1-stripers up inside, and the other end of this tube was connected directly to the 3-stripe exit chamber.